Let's go. Where can I pin that? Oh well. We'll figure it out. Alright. Let's see what we got here today. I'm gonna start with the bad teams, I guess. This will be probably the worst tier list you've ever seen in your life. So let's do it. Alright. Best teams. Real quick. Obviously, Eagles are going first. Even with some losses in free agency, they're going to be there. I'm going to do a hot take here. I think the Lions are still going to be S tier next year. They didn't really lose a lot. Maybe one cornerback to the Patriots. But Lions are definitely going to be the best. Them and the Eagles are probably going to be fighting for the Super Bowl spot. Easy. Chiefs, until they get a wide receiver that can actually not stay, or actually stay on the field, they're probably going to go A. I know they have Patrick Mahomes. I still only think two... Oh, fuck it. I'm going to do it. Two teams from each side. Bills and Ravens. Bills and Ravens are going to S tier. Where are the Bills at? Chiefs are not going to be in an S tier next year. Personally. I think they're just going to fall off. A tier. Probably go Texans. I don't think the 49ers are going to be an A. Commanders are definitely going to be another A. I don't know. Cardinals, no. Falcons, no. Panthers, no. Bears, no. Bengals, maybe. It depends on what they do with T. Higgins. I think the Chargers are going to be another A tier. You know, NFC team. I think... I don't know. Vikings probably going to be a B. I think the Vikings and the Bucks are in the same boat, I think. I don't see it happening, though. I don't know who in the NFC would be in A tier besides these three teams. Or four teams. Rams? I like that. Even without Cooper Kupp, they still got their defense back. Pretty much everybody. They have Matthew Stafford back, but they don't lose Cooper. They lose Cooper Kupp and they get Devontae Adams. I think that's a dub for them. Worst teams. No, not yet. Colts definitely bottom tier. Giants just because they don't have a QB yet. So we figure out who their QB is, they're probably going to be in D tier. Titans D tier, Jets D tier. Even with Justin Fields, they're still the Jets. Raiders D tier, even with Geno Smith. They have no secondary, no more linebackers. They only have Max Crosby. I think Broncos will be a B tier. Dolphins at C, Patriots at C, Saints at D. I think Steelers should be a B, depending on who their QB is. Jaguars are probably going to be a C. Seattle's going to be a B with Sam Darnold. I know most people are going to hate that pick. Sam Darnold's probably going to have a decent season if they get more weapons for him. We'll see what happens. They got to get at least one more weapon. Fuck them, Carver. Keep it going. You gotta keep going no matter what they do. You're gonna forget them after a really long time anyway. So it really don't matter. 49ers, I don't know because they lost so many pieces. Thank you, Jarian. I think the 49ers and the Packers are in the same boat. They need so much to just get to that threshold. You know? Thank you, Carver. Appreciate that. Keep it going, dude. You get there. Just gotta keep grinding. That's the hardest part. You just gotta keep going. I think the 49ers and Packers are both B tier, but I think the Packers could jump to A depending on if they can stay healthy and they need better defense weapons. If they trade Jair Alexander, I'd be very surprised. But people are saying that they're gonna do it. I don't know. We'll see. Cowboys D tier. Maybe C. I'll give them C. Why not? Browns, D tier, obviously. Bengals are probably B tier because I can't group them together with these 4 teams. I think the Bears are with them there. And the Falcons are there. I think the Cardinals are going to fall off again. And I think the Panthers might take a jump. Even with a little bit of signing this offseason, the Panthers could make a huge jump from D to C. That's my tier list. I don't know. Quandale Dingle. Appreciate the rose, dog. Appreciate that. I don't see any other teams being a Super Bowl contender besides the top 9. Eagles, Lions, Ravens, Bills. Those are always consistent teams in the past few years. The Chiefs could definitely make the Super Bowl. Obviously, they're the Chiefs. It depends how much last minute wins they get. But if they don't do what they did this regular season, they're probably not going to do well. I think the Bills have a good chance of winning the AFC side, and so do the Ravens. But playoff Lamar Jackson still does exist. So it's tough. It's a real tough guess. Borderline playoff teams are probably the Chargers and Rams. Borderline teams. Vikings, Bucks, Broncos. And the Packers and Bengals. I think the Texans could drop to B also. Actually, not. Actually, that's true. I think they drop to B. Bengals might go A and Packers might go A. Now I'm looking at it again. Because with the loss of Laramie Tunsil, they traded him away. Will Anderson needs to be better. CJ Stroud needs to be better. They have no Stephon Diggs. They really have no other... I mean, they keep getting hurt. Tank Dell is out. Is he out for the season, I think, next year? They have, who's the guy? Is it Luke Ferguson? Who's their tight end right now? Who's the Texans tight end right now? They have a medium-aged running back in Joe Mixon. They need to draft a running back. And they need more defense. And an O-line, honestly. I feel like this is more fair. There's so many bad teams right now. Like, this team needs to get their quarterback good. They need a quarterback. They need to see what Justin Fields has. They need a quarterback. They need a quarterback that's younger than Derek Carr. They need a quarterback that is not Deshaun Watson or Shedeur Sanders. They cannot draft Shedeur Sanders. And then probably... the Cardinals are just the Cardinals. I don't know what's the problem there. You know? I just don't get it. I feel like these teams in C tier, they could go up. I don't see them doing worse than C tier. I don't see them doing worse than any of these bottom tier teams. Unless the Dolphins decide to just sit Tua down after his 19th concussion and start Zach Wilson. I don't see them being worse than C tier. They could go up to B very quickly and very easily. Also depends on how what's his face does. If Tyreek Hill stays on the team too. Patriots, it really depends on how they do too. Their O-line blows. They need more weapons. They need to... if they sign Cooper Kupp, they'll stay in C, but they're higher on the C scale. Jaguars need a defense. They have the weapons. They have 2 pretty good running backs. They have Brian Thomas. They got rid of Evan Ingram. They could probably get another tight end in the draft, probably like Tyler Warren or somebody like that. They got Trevor Lawrence. They need to protect him. Cowboys, they just suck. Jerry Jones just doesn't want to sign anybody. We'll see how that goes. The Bears are racking up. They could definitely go to B tier very quickly. I know they have Keenan Allen right now, I think, or is he a free agent? Whoever it is. They're loading up on the defensive side. They got one offensive guard. I think they traded for Joe Thuney. They could go to B very easily, but I don't see them being anywhere close to being better than the Steelers if they get a QB, because they have DK Metcalf and have a pretty solid defense, especially with Darius Slay now. Darius Slay, fucking TJ Watt. I think the Bears are definitely better than every team in the C tier right now. Maybe the Falcons. Running back, I don't know if the Vikings are A tier because I don't know what JJ McCarthy are doing, or what they're going to do with JJ McCarthy. If they start him, we don't know what he's like yet. He played in 1 preseason game. The Chiefs, got blown out in the Super Bowl. They got exposed. They're an A tier till they can figure it out. If they bring in Rodgers, that's just Brett Favre 2.0. I'd love to see it just to finish that cycle. But I think they have to start JJ McCarthy. Rodgers to Browns 2-year deal, $88 million. They would do that too. I don't know. I think JJ McCarthy should start and just see what he has. Jacob, you're gonna make me look, and I know it's not gonna happen. I know it's not real. The Browns actually just scheduled a visit for Russell Wilson. Exactly. McCarthy can develop, but they need something now because they have Justin Jefferson under contract, Jordan Addison under contract, TJ Hawkins under contract. Their defense needs to play better than how they did last year, and he needs just to be better than Sam Darnold in the beginning of the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers was spotted alone on a beach, so he's just living life. But yeah, Russell Wilson could be a Brown. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't see Rodgers going anywhere besides the Vikings or the Steelers. Those are the two options right now, which is crazy because I don't think he's going to the Vikings. They were top 10 until a certain point, right? Because they were crushed. I had them in fantasy. Yeah, I'm saying the D-line needs better because they got smoked in the run, I think. Because what did they play? Did they play the Eagles first round or the Lions? I had them in fantasy. They dropped off second half of the year. I don't think the Vikings defense was that good at the end of the year. I think I'd rather have the Vikings defense over the Packers defense, though. Ranked 13 in the past. Even with Stephon Gilmore and who else do they have? They have Harrison Smith. He's old. I don't know any other cornerback on that team. They had the guy from Mass. I forget his name though. Oh, Louis Cine. They had him for a while. One move that has surprised you: the trade to the Steelers, the DK trade to the Steelers. Oh, they have Griffin. I'd probably say that one was probably the greatest, and probably Devontae Adams to the Rams too. That one surprised me. I didn't expect that one to happen. I kind of expected the Geno Smith trade to happen. Somebody from the Seahawks was gonna go to the Raiders just because of Pete Carroll. And the Laramie Tunsil trade to the Commanders, that was crazy. Don't know why that was a thing. Oh, they have Byron Murphy Jr. He was good on the Cardinals. I don't know how he is now. Yeah, I could definitely see the Vikings and the Packers switching very quickly in the season. I think the Packers have a better, well-rounded team, but I think the Vikings have a better coach, if that makes sense. Like QB coach, like to strictly coach him. I know Matt LaFleur is a great coach, but their defense, the Packers defense was only better because of not Brian Flores. What was the Jets head coach's name? You know what I'm talking about. I used to follow Jackson. Really, they brought him back on big money? That sucks. Move the Bears up? No. I don't know if the Dolphins are above the 49ers at the moment. McDaniels hasn't improved much for me yet. And Tua also. I know Tua is very accurate. I hate both of them, honestly, as a QB. Tua, I just feel bad because he's getting fucking destroyed and getting concussions after concussions. But Brock Purdy has the weapons. They have a better running back. The Dolphins definitely have better wide receivers. But the Lions should be Super Bowl contenders. They just aren't. I don't know why yet. They have the better overall team. They're a younger version of the Eagles. No. I'm not changing Lions for Chiefs. Not yet. Thanks for let him cook, Elijah. Vikings D-line is Dre, Van Ginkel, Harrison, Phillips, Hargrave, Jonathan Allen, and a young guy. That was a great that was a great free agency right there. Elijah's going absolutely bananas right now. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that, Elijah. Lions never going to get it done, and Chiefs lose one Super Bowl and they in A tier. No, they lost an O-line guard, which is probably top 5, top 3 guard. I don't even know who the 49ers left tackle was that they signed. Whatever. Also, none of the wide receivers want to stay on the field. They're like the Raiders 2.0 right now. I know Rashee Rice got hurt, but he also got in that crazy accident. Somebody else got fucking arrested recently, right? Or did that get dropped? I forget. Jalen Rydman, I think his name is. Yeah. Is that Dallas Turner? I like Dallas Turner. He was good. Also, everyone is getting older on the Chiefs. You're still going to have Travis Kelce. He's still old. He's getting older. You have Chris Jones doing the same thing, getting older and slower. Once people learn how to play against the Chiefs, just like the Eagles did, they're going to lose more. Especially when the teams are getting better. The Broncos are getting better. The Chargers are getting better. Yeah, the Vikings are looking nice. I get it. No matter how good the defense is, they still need JJ McCarthy to do well, or Rodgers, depending on who they have. The Bears are not going higher. I need to see what's up with Caleb Williams. D Hop to the Ravens helps a little bit. Everyone knows that's where wide receivers go to die. There's no room to grow. You're just Lamar Jackson's escape tool. If he can't run, he's throwing it to somebody. I'm surprised they didn't trade Mark Andrews, though. I'm kind of surprised by that. Or release him or something. True. But their team is still the same. There's not many people they lost. Carlton Davis was the only one that I know that they lost, like, that was important. There's no way the Bengals are S tier. Out of all the teams in A, the Bengals are not S tier. He was already running like a month or two after breaking his leg. I think he'll be completely fine. Jared Goff's made it to the Super Bowl already, so he hasn't really choked in big stages because he had to play against fucking Tom Brady. Granted, the defense is destroyed in both of those games, in both sides of the Super Bowl that year, which made it the worst Super Bowl ever. But Jared Goff could do some things. Dan Campbell just goes on 4th down when he doesn't need to, and just like waste drives on that. Same thing with the Vikings. Weren't they a first round exit too? They were both the best teams in the NFC and they choked. It happens. They probably got shot burnt out. Plus the Lions had a ton of injuries. Like that team did so well for so long, they were just burnt out and injury prone. I don't know. The Seahawks should be in C, I think. I'm looking at it, but I don't, because they don't have DK, they don't have Tyler Lockett, they don't really have anybody to throw to for Sam Darnold yet. It really depends on how the draft goes. Their defense is getting pretty good. I know they have a defensive coach, but their defense is getting pretty good. Their O-line needs to get better, and they need more weapons. Sam Darnold can just do that, I guess. You think the Chargers are too high? Granted, they did just lose Joey Bosa, but I don't see it. Yes, the Colts are absolutely in D. Anthony Richardson hasn't shown himself to be a good QB at all yet. I hope he does. He's working with Josh Allen's mechanics coach. I hope it works out for him. But the Colts aren't going to go anywhere without a QB. And they just signed Daniel Jones as a backup QB if Anthony Richardson goes down again. The 49ers are too high. They should be at C. I don't know, man. Switch the Chargers and the Panthers are going to be good next year. Look at their defense now. I agree. They'll be good, but they still have Bryce Young that needs to prove himself. I feel like him and CJ Stroud are in the same boat right now. Like, they just need to prove themselves to be more consistent. Like, Bryce Young was great last year. Towards the end of the season. Before that, not so much. Yeah, they lost Debo, but they still have Brandon Ayuk. They have Juwan Jennings, who did well. They have Ricky Pearsall. They got George Kittle. And they still have a pretty decent O-line. Falcons better than the Bucks? Not true. Not even close. Yeah, he proved himself in the second half of the season. He hasn't played a good full season yet. Those games were close and you know it. I think the Bucks are just a better team, personally. Commanders are better than the Chiefs? No. I'll give it to you. They won both games, but I think the Bucks are a better team than the Falcons. Roland, Cowboys are not S tier. You're coping right now. Buck is better than the Commanders? That's not true either. When they took them off of the bench, he went 5 for 4 or 5 and 4. Are we going all the way next year? Cup to Denver. You guys are gonna keep making me check my fucking phone. There's no way that actually happens. I hope Cup goes to the Patriots. Just for my own sanity. The Bucks are not worse than the Commanders, and the Bucks are not worse than the Falcons. Yeah, Pat. Either one, I probably wouldn't hate. It'd be a great pickup for either of those teams. The Vikings got better defense, but worse QB at the moment. Who would win right now? The Bengals. Easy. Chiefs are not F tier. I'm not switching the Panthers and the Seahawks. They're similar teams, but I don't know. You make it to the Super Bowl, you're S tier? I guarantee the Panthers are making the playoffs next year. Next year or this upcoming year? Bills did choke. But it happens every year when they play Patrick Mahomes. Every year. They just lose. It might be an Andy Reid, Doug McDermott thing. Just because the Bird won the Super Bowl doesn't mean they're good. Yes, it does. They lost Milton Williams, the best D tackle so far, and Darius Slay, an older cornerback. They still got 2 young cornerbacks. They got Reed Blankenship. They got fucking he's a safety, but they still got fucking Cooper DeJean, Quinion Mitchell. Top 3 secondary right there. Boom. Zach Bond brought back, best linebacker in the league last year. That's just their defense. They got fucking Jalen Carter. They got Jordan Davis, 2 up front guys, easy. I don't even know who the DNs are. They still have AJ Brown. They still have Devontae Smith. They still got Saquon Barkley. They still have Jalen Hurts. They're the number 1 team right now. The 2015 Panthers be at the top of this list? I don't think so. I think the Eagles would still be better than the Panthers in 2015. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't see the Eagles being worse than the 2015 Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton not even jumping on the ball. That was that year, right? I think Jalen Hurts, that, I don't know if I want to say that. Is Jalen Hurts better than Cam Newton in his prime? Both primes? Like right now, Jalen Hurts versus prime Cam Newton. I don't think so. Everyone seems to be hating on Jalen Hurts, though. I even hate on Jalen Hurts because besides the Super Bowl, he was horrible in the regular season just to watch. What's wrong, Butterscotch? They haven't proven anything, Ben. Kyler Murray needs to prove himself. They got Josh Sweat. Cool. Yeah, Giants blow. They don't have a QB. They have fucking Malik Neighbors and Dexter Lawrence. Bills in A tier is so goated. Bills belong in S tier. That's where they're at. How is Jalen Hurts trash in the regular season, but wins like what? He sucks to watch, not as a player. Like I just want him to pass more. I get it. He just gets a lot of hate. Panthers and C absolutely deserved. The whole defense doesn't bring a whole team up to D, or from D. They have nobody on offense. Their O-line's kind of trash. They have no QB. You have Tommy DeVito right now. You don't even know if you're going to get a QB. Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders can go number 1, number 2. You're going to get Jackson Dart at number 3? No. Granted, I love your defense. Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence. Great. Love it. Isaiah Simmons. Fantastic. Need an offense. Gotta score points. Yes, but they lost a QB that made him, what, 15-2? 14-3? I forget which one there was. Did they just get Evan Ingram or did they get somebody else? DeMarcus Lawrence is going to the Seahawks. I like that one. Kenneth Murray Jr. is going to the Cowboys. No, yeah, to the Cowboys. That's an interesting one. I still want Cooper Kupp to go to the Patriots. Yeah, the Evan Ingram pickup is good for the Broncos. They need it at that end. I don't know. I gotta see what else happens. Kevin Zeitler. So the Lions lost a guard to the Titans. 1 year, $9 million. For the Vikings, the system, you can sign anyone and they would win games. I agree, but they have JJ McCarthy right now. They gotta play him. Let's see what happens. Move Cowboys up. We beat Bucks this year. Didn't the Bucks make the playoffs and the Cowboys didn't? Granted, I know they had no Dak Prescott for pretty much the whole year. I understand. Half the league was injured right now. I get it. I get it. How are Packers same tier as the Chiefs? It's for next year. See how it goes. Same as the Rams. The Rams shouldn't be in the same tier as the Chiefs, but they are. Well, that's what we do here, you know? The only teams I can see switching and going up and down, I can see the Packers going down. I can see the Vikings go up. How Detroit ahead of Washington and beat them in the playoffs. Lions were so injury prone, or injured in general. If they were a full healthy team, I think the Commanders lose that game. The Broncos have been busy. Yeah, they have. I think the Buccaneers are good at B. Colton D, yes, because Anthony Richardson hasn't done a single thing yet to prove me wrong. Barrel, it's just what I think the next year's teams are gonna be. This is, Kyle, this is just my guess of just how good the teams are gonna be. My favorite team is the Patriots. That it's not in any order. It's not in any order. That I just went through, and this is not in any specific order. It's just tier. I don't know who the Steelers QB is going to be. We don't know. I can't decide. Buccaneers are a pass rushing corner away from an elite team. I agree. How are Bills on top of the Chiefs? They literally got beat every playoff. You gotta have hope. There's no way you think the Niners, who are trading with their whole team, are better than the Cardinals. Absolutely. Broncos are looking heat right now. I'm not putting the Patriots down to D. Not yet. Not yet. It's probably deserved, but they'll get there. The Bears are in C because of Caleb Williams not being able to do anything yet. We gotta see how he's doing. They'll move up. It's a very easy way to move up. All right. Patriots a wide receiver and a left tackle away from being a wild card team. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, the Broncos are looking good right now. They're looking kind of scary. The Vikings are at least A. I don't think so. I think the Chargers are a better team than the Vikings right now. They have a better QB. They have a decent defense. Najee Harris might do better with, is it Jim Harbaugh or John Harbaugh? I think it's Jim Harbaugh. They're going to be a really good run team. Cardinals are not a B tier. Bears at C, Vikings are washed. Chargers and Bengals both go down to B tier. I don't see it. Detroit loses their whole coaching staff at some key player. I don't know if they will be as good as last. I guess we'll find out. Hang on one second, Dad. Hang on one second, dude. Gotta save that. What I missed? Yeah, Bills and S is a good choice. I'm not moving the Cardinals up. The Panthers are not an A tier just from the second half of the season. I would love to see him. I'd love to see him there. But I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't think the Patriots are at the bottom though. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't think the bottom of B is right for the Patriots as of yet. I think C tier is fair for them. I think the Texans are not as good as they were last year. They're not getting Stephon Diggs back. They have Joe Mixon, who's just getting older. They just traded away Laramie Tunsil. They're losing a lot of key pieces they need. Especially with CJ Stroud, who didn't look that great last year with a mediocre O-line. Trading away another top tier left tackle is not good. Raiders are at least A? No. Not yet. I know they have Geno Smith. Who's he going to throw to? You know? The Panthers are not winning the division. The Buccaneers will probably win that division. I'm not moving the Bears. Raiders to A. Raiders to A. This is not all time, Tyler. This is next year only. They're definitely better than the Dolphins. At least put them at the top of C tier. I don't think so, PJ. Not yet. They're getting there. Saints are in D because they're going to be injured and not good. And they have Derek Carr, who's kind of washed, and I like Derek Carr. Chris Olave is going to get hurt. You're going to have nobody to throw to. Then you have Taysom Hill running the ball and throwing the ball at the same time. I don't think the Panthers are above the Falcons. That's a no-no. Dexter Lawrence to the Seattle Seahawks. Great move, personally. Bears to B minimum? No. Panthers top of C, definitely above the Falcons? Nope. Seahawks are not good enough for B? That's not true. Panthers could not be in B. Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers. Is Jacoby a free agent, though? I thought he was a free agent. They also have Michael Mayer, but they might trade him. Thanks to follow landed. Appreciate that, dog. Chargers lost Bosa and Palmer. Oh no, they lost the third string wide receiver. They still have Lad McConkey and Quentin Johnson. Vikings A, maybe, not really. Steelers A, bullshit. Seahawks are so high because they have Sam Darnold and they have pretty much the same team besides DK. Tyler Lockett's just like, he's whatever. Jags to B, no. Broncos to A, no. Chargers are going to be and next year. They do not deserve A tier. That's not true. Seahawks to C, okay. Colts and D tier, seriously? Yeah, absolutely, Braden. Jets C, depends on their QB, how their QB does. Seahawks, same team, not really. I understand. They lost DK. They lost their identity. Cowboys should be B. Broncos A, no. Bears to B, it's possible. Depends how Caleb does. Chargers to B, Broncos to A. Honestly, it's looking like that because of how good the Broncos free agency is going. Vikings, yes. Bears B, no. Broncos A, it's looking possible for how many acquisitions they're making. With a wide receiver 1 and left tackle, Patriots are borderline A. PJ, no, they're not. They still need to play well. They have, if they get 1 wide receiver, they still have 7 other ones that blow. 1 wide receiver does not save their team. Is this ranking free agency? No, Rocket Guy, this is just ranking what I think next year's gonna be. Colts got better everywhere and lost 1 lineman. They still suck because Anthony Richardson is not a good QB right now. Steelers A, no. Commanders S, it's possible. With 1 wide, yeah, no, PJ, I get it. Green Bay C, I can see them dropping a B, not C. Steelers A, no. Ravens don't even have a right guard, so they don't need a right guard. They need Lamar Jackson to run. We got going top 3 right now. Personally, I want Abdul Carter to go past the top 3 and get to the Patriots at 4. That's what I want. I think Abdul Carter should go number 1 overall because he's the best player in the draft. But if he doesn't go and the Titans get a QB, they'll probably get Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, or Travis Hunter, whatever one. Or, honestly, that would be a deadly combo. If Abdul Carter goes to 2, the Browns might get Abdul Carter to pair with Myles Garrett. And then whoever else for the Giants, because I don't know who the Giants want to pick. Crow, I'm not bumping the Eagles down 1. Packers and Chargers B, Texans, Broncos A. The Texans are not A tier because of who they're going to lose. Stephon Diggs, Larry Tunsil. That's it. That's all you need to lose to drop 1 tier. Your left tackle and a top tier wide receiver, you're dropping. Spoiler alert, Caleb ain't going to do well. That's why I have him in C tier. Broncos A, it's looking like that. The Texans are not going to be A tier. Texans are not going to do well. 49ers C, I can understand that argument. As a Bears fan, we are C with a high B potential. Brandon, I agree with that. I agree with that a lot. Cardinals are D because they blow. Kyler needs to up his game up a little bit. Appreciate the follow, Levi. Appreciate the follow, Prince. Seahawks are no way close to B. Yes, they are. Texans might be C. I think they're good at B. I don't think they gotta drop 2 tiers for that. There should be an E tier. There should be. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make one. Add row below. E. Well. E. D. E. Trash. Let's spread them out a little bit. All right. We'll do this. All right. Straight trash. Off the rip. Giants, Titans, straight trash. Browns, straight trash. Gone. I'd probably say E tier, Saints, Raiders. Riker, I'm sorry for the Titans. They suck right now. I don't think the Titans are getting Cam Ward. I think they're getting Abdul Carter. The Saints are not C tier, dog. No way. DeMarcus Lawrence signing is probably a B. B plus. Colts now have a top tier secondary. Kinda. Raiders is C? No. The one and only, thanks for that. Miss Jit 93, thanks for that. Chiefs and S tier. Spooderman, thanks for the follow, Doug. Seahawks top 8 defense. Now just O-line and wide receiver. Thanks for the follow, Redhead. Thank you, Steelers. I gotta fix this up though. Jaguars are probably dropping to D tier as of right now. Thanks for the follow. Can't stop, won't stop. Matus with a follow. Appreciate that. Brady. Jesus Christ, I can't keep up. What else we got? What else we got? Jace, thanks for the follow, dog. Appreciate that. DJ just him. Scott, appreciate that follow. The ranking is just best team for next year. We'll see how they go. Walkie, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. That's not him. Thanks for the follow. Everyone's following right now. Let's keep it rolling, dog. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Jax, appreciate the follow. Drew, thanks for the follow. We need help. You need a lot of help, Rikers. All right. We gotta fix this up a little bit. I do agree the 49ers should drop a tier. I should probably fix that. I think C tier is pretty much a lock right now. I feel like that's locked up. We'll fix S, A, and B right now. The Texans Texans don't have the best secondary. I feel like the Eagles and Patriots might have a close second on those. The Falcons are not going up to B. There's no way. They're gonna start Michael Penix. We'll see how that goes. The Broncos are not going A. I think the Packers should drop. And I think the Broncos might go A. Call me crazy. I don't think the Broncos are going to stay there. Seahawks, I can agree going down to C. I can see that. They're not ranked, G-Rod. This is just who I think. This is just who I think in each tier is going. I can see the Bengals going down one, but I feel like they're actually going to try and win this year. I feel like they're actually going to play. Carolina is not above San Fran and Atlanta. Texans beat the Chargers. How they got not A? Because they lost Laramie Tunsil and Stephon Diggs. The Niners are not moving it back up. As a Niners fan, I hate my life. I would too. I would too. The Jets are staying at D. Lions need to come down. They're coaching. I can see any of these teams besides the Eagles coming down. Why aren't the Browns not S? Because they blow. Texans are going to be fine. They'll be fine, but they're going to be a B tier team. Bengals are not coming down. Why are the Jets a D team? They have Justin Fields as a QB. They need to prove himself. They have one weapon in Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall. I'll give them that. Isn't Laramie Tunsil a top 5 left tackle? They got 4 picks for him. Just because they lost Sam Darnold and they're getting JJ McCarthy, the Vikings are in B tier. That's really the only reason. Yes, the Broncos are over the Bucs for next season because their free agency has already been better than way anybody else could imagine. I get the Vikings defense got insanely better, but I think the Broncos are going to be a better team next year over the Vikings. Thanks for following, Nino. Now he's 30 now, and they gave up 60 sacks last season. He's 30? Patriots over Bears? No, there's no rankings in C tier. They're just all C level teams. Why are the Raiders F? Name one defensive player besides Max Crosby. Steelers are not an A tier team. Colts a D is a joke. No, it's not. if they sign Aaron Rodgers, they're not going to A. They'd probably stay at B. The Steelers. The Titans are not E. They're straight trash right now. They're the number 1 overall team, and they're probably still going to get Cam Ward or Abdul Carter and still get worse. Cardinals are not a C tier team. Pats will be B team this year. I would love that. As a Patriots fan, I would love that. I agree, but I want to hear your reason for the Rams. They got better by releasing Cooper Kupp and signing Devontae Adams, and they still have a top tier defense. They made the playoffs. They should have beaten the Eagles. If their center wasn't a rookie, he would have blocked Jalen Carter, and Matthew Stafford would have got a touchdown. That's my case. The Rams are not an S tier team. I'll leave mid-A for now. Because Steelers with B with no QB make it make sense. I'm saying whatever they are, they're probably going to still stay at B. Whoever they get at QB is going to be a B tier quarterback. If they get Russell Wilson back, if they get Aaron Rodgers or whoever else, they'll be a B tier team. They got the weapons. They need a running back. They're probably going to draft a running back. Who cares if the Lions lost all their coaches? They still have one of the best rosters in the league. Same with the Eagles. The Eagles lost their offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, or Mond, whatever his name is. They're still up there. Giants have potential if they draft anybody. Eagles lost so many players. They are not going. They lost 2 people that I know of. Who else did they lose? AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Saquon Barkley. 3 offensive players that are better than 3 people on each of the teams in S tier. What else we got? Chargers at B? No. I think they could be an S tier team next year. Can the Panthers make the playoffs? Absolutely. Any team on this list can make the playoffs. Things will follow Rodson. Raiders suck, Fed. Mason, thanks for the follow, dog. Appreciate that. Chargers at B is a no-go. Titans are trash. Vikings are better than the Broncos and Chargers. Is that what that was? No, not right now. What do you think about the Falcons right now? They could be better. Colts B, my favorite team is the Chargers. I feel like we're gonna get better people in the draft. I think so. We'll see how they draft. Panthers at D. No, I think they're fine at C right now. Bengals are B. Yeah, I guess it's fair. It's fair to say. Ravens are not going to be good. Yes, they are. Washington before Chiefs? No. 49ers are a B tier team. No, I had them at B originally, and now seeing all the losses they're getting, I think they're dropping slowly and slower and slower. Especially when they have to sign Brock Purdy to $40 million a year plus. That's bananas. What do you think about Dolphins offseason? They're doing nothing. Explain Seahawks. They're getting Sam Darnold, and I think they're going to get better in the draft. They're going to get weapons in the draft, I feel like. I feel like all their defense is set right now. They'll probably get a few defensive players, but I feel like they're going to draft them. I'm a Patriots fan. Browns S+, Jeremiah Smith. Well, the way the Browns are doing, they're probably going to draft you next year. How do you think about the Patriots offseason so far? I think it's a great offseason for the Patriots so far. They just need to get a wide receiver. I know they have Matt Collins. I like Matt Collins. He's a very underrated 2 to 3 guy. He's not a number 1 receiver. He's not going to really change the game for us much. He'll catch the ball. Thoughts on the Raiders? I like the Raiders. I don't know a single person on their team that can catch a football besides Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers. Their running backs suck for some reason. Zamir White was supposed to be fantastic. What do you think? Atlanta's supposed to be higher, G-Dub? This list is just my prediction for next year. That's it. That's all it is. The Falcons could be better next year compared to last year because of Michael Penix if they actually start him. They have great weapons. They need to keep using Kyle Pitts. I don't know what's wrong with them. Why Steelers are above Texans? There's no ranking within the tiers. It's just open tiers. There's no order to any of them. I think the Cowboys can sneak into the playoffs this year. Good luck with that one. Rams in S and Steelers in A is a crazy comment. Didn't he just get arrested? Why can't no one stay on the field? Steelers S plus. Denver over Steelers? Absolutely. Switch Commanders and Lions? No. You think the Texans are worse but beat the Chargers without Tank and Diggs? Yes, I think the Texans are worse than the Chargers next year. Broncos are doing their thing. I can't put the Seahawks in trash. I can't. I feel like Sam Darnold will get another weapon or two and he'll be fine. Did you not see the Rams and the Steelers for next season? I think they're going to be fine. This will follow real. He's going to get arrested, but it's not like he's going to stay in there for the whole year. I mean, Rasheed Rice got hurt last year. They had to re-sign Marquise Brown. Yo mama, thanks for the follow, dog. I think Evan Ingram was a great pickup for the Broncos. Things will follow teardrop. Big skeef. Thoughts on the Rams? I love the Rams. That's my second favorite team. Cooper Kupp getting dropped for Devontae Adams is a great move for them. Charbro and Jamal, thanks for the follow, dog. Lorenzo, thanks for the follow. Thanks for all the follows. Appreciate you guys. Did I miss something? I missed somebody. Kelsey's gonna retire? Absolutely. 49ers are not way too high. They were at B. That was way too high. Denver is an S because they're not the Lions or the Eagles or the Ravens or the Bills. I feel like the Raiders will be better than the Jags. That's very possible. Everyone can flip-flop. Pennsylvania football, thanks for the follow, dog. Appreciate that. Rams over Chargers? I agree. Yeah. 49ers at most are at D. I can't put the 49ers and the Colts in the same division or same tier. Rams over Chargers? Yep. Chargers need to be lower? No. Commanders win NFC East. NFC East champs never repeat. That could change very easily. The Bears should not be an A tier. Fave fast food. This place called Yas Chicken up here. It's fucking fantastic. But I'd probably say like KFC or like some chicken place. Cane's is pretty up there for me. Patriots need to be lower. No, Danny. I'm a Chiefs fan because I grew up in KFC, so I'm not a bandwagon. They're still not that great. Baltimore Ravens 48, thanks for the follow. Patriots do not need to be lower. I had In-N-Out when I went to California. Straight trash. Jackson, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. The animal fries were not good. Or animal style, whatever the fuck it was. Not good. 1K and Grant, thanks for the follow. Danny, thanks for the follow. Jax, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Appreciate that. Lower the Jets to what? Trash? They have Justin Fields. They got potential. A-Frame, thanks for the follow. This is that Manny? Thanks for the follow, Manny. Appreciate that. Panthers way too high? No. Baseball is Life 185. Thanks for the follow. Landon Cooper, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. What do you get at Cane's? Let me guess. Chicken strips? Yes, I'm a fat guy. Chicken strips and the sauce. In-N-Out is trash. All right, In-N-Out is very much trash. Run My Fade Co. That was a great name. Run My Fade, Max. Thanks for the follows, guys. The Giants are not S tier. All right, let's clear that up right now. Hang on one second. Pause that. Hold on. Hold on, man. Let's do that. All right. Cool. Giants S tier? No. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Hang on again. Titans Giants Super Bowl 60. Sure. Broncos over Bengals. I can agree with that for now. Put Jets in S tier. No. Vikings at B. Yes, just because they have JJ McCarthy as their QB right now. Titans Giants Super Bowl 60. No. Steelers could be higher depending on QB. Absolutely, I agree with that. As a Seahawks fan, bring them down. Giants overrated at trash. Texans A. Chargers B. No. Why is Cowboys C? Nobody's proven themselves on the Cowboys. Dak Prescott has not earned his money. Jaguars are E or trash, dude. They haven't done anything except for lost players. I understand, but they're still a better team than both the Raiders and the Saints. I think the Jaguars have a better team than the Cardinals. Defense-wise. They're not them boys. I agree with that. Bengals and A. The Bengals can drop. I did just drop the Packers. I could drop the Bengals very easily. Yeah, the Dolphins suck. Bucks over San Fran. Absolutely. Did you not see everyone San Fran lost? Why the Patriots in C? Because they also suck. You know, the Broncos belong in A right now. Rams S. I would love to, but I can't. I'm saying overall team, not record based. This is how I think their team is going to do next season. All right. Seahawks and D. I don't think so. Not yet. I would love the Rams in the Super Bowl. They were so close to beating the Eagles last year that I was watching that game and I was shitting myself. Put KC in S tier, bro. They got what? They got none left to prove, and I'm a Philly fan. They have something to prove. They're old as shit right now. Granted, they just got Nick Bolton back. I love that. But Chris Jones is getting older. Travis Kelce getting older. They lost an old lineman that was top 5 in Joe Thuney. Switch the Commanders and the Lions. Why does everyone say switch the Commanders and the Lions? Just because they beat them one time doesn't mean their team is better. Cardinals C, Patriots D. Fuck off. Best wide receiver. I don't even know what that means, Eminem. Giants should be E. No, they're not. Their defense is okay. They don't have a good QB. They're not going to get a good QB at number 3. Panthers in B is not true right now. Not right now. We got to see how Bryce does. Jack Quayle, thanks for the follow, dog. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the follows, guys. Appreciate you guys. Calorie B, thanks for the follow. Best wide receiver of all time. Okay. Ben, thanks for the follow. I prefer Randy Moss, but that's not true. That's my favorite. Him and Megatron. Warriors World, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Rodgers on Giants is S tier. Sure. Spade, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. James, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Switch Chargers and Texans? No. Raiders with Gino will win 8 games, no playoffs. They'd probably win like 6. Peyton in Pennsylvania football, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Have you guys even seen free agency? The list is spot on. I think so too, Killian. I think this tier list is fucking fantastic right now. What do you think of the Panthers' moves getting mainly defensive players? I don't know. I think they need more weapons personally. Their running back room needs some help. I know Hubbard is a pretty good running back, but that guy they drafted was supposed to be good from Texas or Tennessee, wherever he came from, but he got hurt. They need more weapons than Adam Thielen, Xavier Legette, and I forget who else was there. Jaguars are not E. They're D. I'm not switching the Seahawks and the Patriots because they're on the same tier. There's no ranking between each team on the list. No, this is who I think is going to be at that tier at the beginning of this season. Browns over Saints? No. I think the Bears should move up. They made some great moves so far, but I don't know if Caleb's going to have it in him, though. I haven't seen anything good from Caleb Williams. They gave him so many weapons last year, and he did absolutely nothing. To make your own list, just look up tier list creator and you'll be able to make your own list. I did it based on just logos. Rams are clearly not better than any team in B tier. You can't go Broncos over Vikings? Yes, I can. I just did it. Raiden Greeno, thanks for the follow, dog. Appreciate that. Switch Raiders and Cowboys? Hell no. Dak Prescott is better than Geno Smith. That's just in general. The Raiders don't have a CeeDee Lamb. They have Micah Parsons with Max Crosby. I understand that. But the Cowboys as a team is better than the Raiders. Anthony, what do you mean, hell no? Vikings are B because they have JJ McCarthy. All right. JJ McCarthy will need to prove himself to go up. Do you think the Chargers pick up more people in free agency? I hope so. They need to get more defense. They just lost Joey Bosa. They need to get somebody. They've brought Khalil Mack back, but not Joey Bosa. Brock Bowers looked at as dominant as CD as a rookie with no QB. Brock Bowers is a tight end. There's a drastic difference between tight end and wide receiver right now. And you need a number one wide receiver to be good right now. Can the Pats go up? They can go up once they get a few wide receivers and a left tackle. That'd be cool. The Raiders will probably get like Tet or something like that. Look at somebody. I'm gonna see. Has there been any signings recently? Jonathan Jones from the Patriots just signed with the Commanders. That was a good pickup for them. Broncos are having the best free agency at the moment. Also, the Commanders are having a pretty good offseason too. The Raiders are not going to the playoffs. As a Raiders fan, this is fair. We still need to prove ourselves with this new staff. You also just need a new team. Like, ever since you guys drafted Alex Leatherwood in that first round, that's crazy. AJ Dillon to the Eagles would be nice. Is that true? Steelers are not going to A. Falcons over Pats? Maybe. Raiders had top 7 defense last year. I couldn't name a single person besides Max Crosby. Browns get Pickett. We deserve to be an S tier. Sure. As Saints fans, we should be lower. I don't think so. You still have a decent team overall. You have a pretty good defense, a decent wide receiver core. We'll see how it goes. Anthony, my favorite team is the Patriots right now and forever, because that's just where it is. Oh, they have Christian Wilkins? My bad. Hating on Raiders as soon as you said don't know anyone but Max Crosby. Get out of here. I do know more people than Max Crosby. Didn't they just get rid of Trevor Mooring, though? Didn't he go to the Panthers? How do you think Debo would do? I don't think he'll do that much, personally. Unless he just works out crazy and does prime Debo shit. They got to use him like in motions and shit. Who's better, Josh Jacobs or Gibbs? That's a fantastic question. I don't know the answer to that. I feel like Gibbs will be better than Jacobs, but Jacobs is better right now, if that makes sense. Move Seahawks to B? No. Jake Campbell, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Gibbs is better. I think Gibbs will be better in the future. I think Josh Jacobs is better right now. But that to be said, he had to deal with David Montgomery the whole season. All seasons. He had a tag team with David Montgomery. Once Gibbs is the sole number one running back, he will definitely be better than Josh Jacobs. The Raiders are not winning the Super Bowl. Josh hurts everyone who tries to tackle him. I agree. Opinion on Falcons. They're a C-tier team. Pats going to the playoffs. They had a great offseason. They've had a great offseason so far. They have a super easy schedule, but they still suck because they can't catch a fucking pass. Jalen Polk. Colts are not higher than D. I feel like the Bucks can fit into A tier. I don't think so. Seahawks only C. Yes. Colts are not going higher. Commanders are not S tier. Quick take on the Broncos. I think they're an A tier team, and I think they're going to do well. I mean, Bo Nix can only improve, and Sean Payton's going to do that for him. What do you think about Jaden Daniels? I think he's great. I don't know if he's going to bring him to the promised land, but he's a great QB. Until he gets hurt because he's running too much. Flip Vikings and Lions? No. Lions are not a B tier team. When the Bengals pay everyone, they'll be S tier, but A tier seems right now. Thanks for follow, Garen. Once the Bengals decide what they want to do with T. Higgins, they'll be fine. They gotta sign Jamar Chase first. Thanks for follow, Jacobs Alt. Tampa Bay an A tier team next year. It's possible. It's very possible for all these teams to fluctuate throughout the season. I just don't know what it's gonna be like. This is just my guess. Texans are not going A. Chargers are definitely an A tier team at the moment. Not like us, 26. Appreciate the follow. Niners better than the Bucks. Yes. Wait, no. Bucks are better than the 49ers. What am I talking about? So the Browns defense is the worst in the league? No. They have no QB that's healthy right now. And whoever they get in the draft is not going to take them to the promised land either. Steelers got DK and Pickens. This about to be WWE. Absolutely. I agree. Can't wait to see it. How is the Chiefs A? They're way better than the Bills. This is for next year. I think the Chiefs are going to be slightly worse. Because they kept getting slightly worse. They're just going to keep getting tired, keep getting older. The Rams are not S tier. The Broncos are not winning the chip this year. I really wonder who the Steelers will get. I agree. I wonder who their QB is going to be in the next month. Every team injured can have excuses, but the whole Cowboy roster was injured last year and they are C tier. Yes, because the Cowboys haven't made the playoffs or done anything in the playoffs in years. They also have to go through the Eagles and the Commanders that are both better teams. Also, they're probably going to trade Micah Parsons at some point this year too. I get the Ravens and Bills ahead of KC because they're slightly worse. They're getting worse every year. Panthers will be better than expected, but C is a good spot for now. It is. They'll be better. I think the Panthers will have I think out of all the teams, the Panthers have the highest upside. Maybe the Jets. Because the Bucks are a fine B tier team. The Bucks are not going to the Super Bowl though. Falcons top C tier. Yeah, that's fine. I can agree with that. My pronouns are USA. Thanks for follow, dog. Lions over Commanders, but lost to them. Yep, I agree with that. How are the Browns that low with what's happening with the team? They signed Myles Garrett. Name one other thing so I can know about it. They beat Washington, the Eagles, and the Lions. I know. You think the Steelers are going far in the playoffs? No. If they sign Aaron Rodgers, absolutely not. Do the Vikings go up with Rodgers? No. I think they stay at B with Rodgers. Or Russell Wilson or anybody else. Falcons all the way? No. Joey Bosa to the Bills, baby. That's a great signing for the Bills. It's scary for a Patriots fan. Yes, the Bears are absolutely a B tier team. Caleb Williams hasn't proven himself yet. I'm only hyping the Chargers. The Rams are an A tier team. They should have beaten the Eagles last year in the playoffs. If they did not have a rookie center, he would have blocked Jalen Carter on the pole where he should have and not get Matthew Stafford absolutely lit the fuck up. They tried. I think he wanted too much money for what they wanted to do. Raiders and E? Yeah, they're awful. Vikings are an A tier regular season team. I can agree with that. Raiders should be in C. I don't agree with that at all. They need a better defense. And offense, for that matter. Yes, the Vikings are above the Bears. The Vikings went 14-3. The Bears went like 8-9 or some shit. Jack should be an E. It's a close second, I guess. They can only get better, I think. I don't think they can get much worse. Raiders need wide receivers. I agree, Jake. Move the Niners to B. Bears fans are delusional. I agree. One season only, please. Just be good once. I'm honestly surprised that the Raiders didn't sign Russell Wilson when they traded for Geno Smith. Why not just sign Russell Wilson? You know? Dallas is trash, but they're not in trash tier. Broncos prods. Appreciate the follow-up. How the Pats in C tier? Because they haven't proved anything. They signed Mac Hollins as their only offensive weapon. Raiders are better than the Pats. No, they're not. What are you talking about? Thanks for follows Republic. Appreciate that. Bengals, Broncos, A is a joke. Broncos definitely deserve A right now. Their free agency is absolutely going nuts. The Bengals should have made the playoffs last year if they played a whole fucking season. Also didn't lose to the fucking horrible Patriots. I definitely think the Patriots and Panthers are better than the Jaguars. I agree with that. I stand by my statement on that one. Putting Texas the same tier. I didn't read that one too fast. Rams should be lower. Screw you. Coop. Thanks for follow, dog. Seahawks are not a D tier team. Their defense is too good to go in D tier. Here's a take. Let's go, Jake. Let's hear it. The Vikings free agency only on defense is better than the Broncos. They have no O-line help that I know of. Do they get an O-lineman? Broncos do not belong way lower. If Cooper Kupp's down with the Raiders right now, I'd fucking shit myself. I'm gonna keep checking every time. Oh, AJ Dillon actually did go to the Eagles. That's crazy. If Cooper Kupp goes to Seattle, I'd be very surprised. Here's a follow, Xander. 3 years, $28 million would be a fucking steal for Cooper Kupp. Martino, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Michael, my favorite team is the Patriots, sadly. Thanks for follow, Jacob. Thanks for follow, R. Raga. Appreciate you guys. The Eagles still have the best team in the league right now, even with their losses of coaches. Rip Tom. I agree. We sucked since he... Actually, we've only sucked after James Devlin left. Patriots are a C-tier team next year, absolutely. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. Chiefs in the same tier as the Bengals? Yes. Annoying sound effects scrolling. My bad. My bad. Everybody, K. Nico, appreciate the follow, doc. Apple, thanks for follow, dog. Yep, it's Jacob. Thanks for follow, dog. Appreciate you guys. I put the Panthers in C tier. All right, I did that. Bills, Ravens, and Lions in a tier above the Chiefs is laughable. It is, but it's true. Walapo, thanks for follow, dog. This is not based on logos. This is just my prediction for next year's teams. If the Bengals got Genty, that'd be crazy for them. You should put Falcons in B tier? No. Bucks are in A tier? No. Raiders D line is just as good as the Eagles D line? That's crazy. Thunder fan, I hope you lose to the Celtics tonight. Just saying. Raiders are getting Genty? No, they're not. They're going to try Zamir White again, and I'm going to hate it. Does a QB change your mind about where the Steelers are? No. I don't think whoever the Steelers get, or whoever the Giants get, or whoever the Browns get, or whoever the Titans get, really change my mind about anybody. Not too much about on the Raiders? I know. Ethan, I know I don't know ball. It's just fun. Because I'm a Celtics fan, Thunder. Even though we have no Kristaps to stop Chet, I hope you lose. Kamara to the Broncos? That wouldn't be a bad move for the Broncos. You're an Eagles fan? Lit. Rico Dowdle to the Raiders? I wouldn't mind that. Chargers A tier is questionable? No. Warriors own your team? That's fine. We still won the chip last year, so I'll take it. Lil Mikey, thanks for follow. Appreciate that. Psalm 917. Appreciate the follow. Have some respect for who? Hold on, Aiden. Have some respect for the Cardinals of the B or C? Nah, no, they ain't. If Cup went to the Broncos, would they be S? No, they would not. That would all depend on how well Bo Nix does. Saints at E is not ridiculous. Raiders draft Shedeur and sign Cooper Kupp. There's no way Shedeur Sanders drops to 6. Explain why Chiefs are A. Because they lost a lot of players and they can't stay healthy. And they have older players. Chris Jones is getting older. Travis Kelce getting older. I don't see him. They lost a left guard that was pretty good. I know he played left tackle in the Super Bowl and lost them, but Isabella Flores, thanks for follow. How the Panthers C? They're bad? Because that helps. They need better offense. Their defense is getting better. Their secondary needs to get better. If the Ravens got Jair Alexander, that'd be absolutely bananas. Chris Jones is getting older, but playing the same. I agree. He's getting older, but who knows how he's going to play. What do the Ravens need to do in the draft? Get a backup running back for Derrick Henry when he gets hurt. He's bound to get hurt this year. The Cowboys could go up, but they're still the Cowboys. You got to understand that. This coach, no one knows how he's going to do. Yeah, the Colts got Travarius Ward and Cam Bynum, but it didn't help Anthony Richardson be a better QB. How is the Seahawks? No. How is the Seahawks better than the Raiders? Very easily. They're basically the same team, but better defense on one side. Also, the Seahawks have a better running back and slightly better O-line. The Broncos are definitely better than the Vikings right now. Absolutely. No doubt about that. All right. Let's switch it up. I'm going to do one right now for you guys. Which one are we thinking? What should we do? Should we do wide receivers or QBs? Let's do QBs right now. All right. These are... I'm not going to go in any certain order, but this is going to be for next year. This is next year's list. DJ Dyer, text, and fucking... Thanks for following, guys. All right. Let's get this going. Mariota, backup. May... Rocky guy, I see you. He is not a backup. Bo Nix, best QB in the league? Absolutely not. Garoppolo, backup. Rudolph, backup. Trubisky, backup. Aiden O'Connell, backup. Brock Purdy, mid. Sam Darnold, mid. DeVito, backup. Flacco, backup. Minshew, backup. Cousins, backup. Ritter, backup. DeMarcus Cousins. Fucking... If Kirk Cousins goes to the Giants, I see that being a jump to D tier for the Giants. I don't think Aaron Rodgers will make the jump for him. I think Kirk Cousins will be fine for them. Brock Purdy is not top 10. I'm saying for next year also. Without any weapons, Brock Purdy is not good. Backup. 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 Ass. Derek Carr's going to be an ass for right now. Has May been to the Super Bowl or a championship? No, he has not. He's a rookie. Was. Yeah. Right now, obviously, Patrick Mahomes is QB number 1. Hands down. Best QB. That's not a debate. Asking and thanks for the follow. I don't know if I got that. Nah. Because then top 5 is Hurts. This is not in any particular order. Thanks for following, Master Squinter. This is not in any particular order. You got Hurts. You have Allen. You got Lamar Jackson. Thanks for the heart, dude. Baker Mayfield is not top 5. I'll give Baker Mayfield top 10. Who else do we got here? Aaron Rodgers is probably mid or ass. Mahomes is absolutely number one. Jay Jets, thanks for follow, Doc. I'll probably give Herbert top 10. I'm gonna give Trevor Lawrence decent to mid. Right now, I think Bo Nix, Jordan Love, and Jared Goff are all decent. May, Nix, Love, Goff, all in the same boat. All right, I'm gonna get these follows. Nate Stone, Mateo, Eric, CD, thanks for the follows, guys. I think Shroud's definitely top 10. Daniels is definitely top 10. Biggie B, thanks for follow. User Error, thanks for follow. Colt9, thanks for follow. Baker Mayfield, top 10. Dak Prescott, I'd probably say top 10 to decent. I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait on that one. Just Chill, Dodger, Michael Penix, Riley Short, Shad, Tyler, Cooper. Thanks for follows, guys. Appreciate that. We got Kyler Murray, mid. Tua, decent. I'll give him decent. Right now, Caleb there. Ass. Backup. Ass. Backup. Decent. Backup. Ass. Top 5. I can't tell you what JJ McCarthy's going to do. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you a single thing about JJ McCarthy right now. Bryce Young, mid. Stafford, decent. Penix, I don't know yet. All right. CP, Joseph, 626, 636. Cooper, Daniel, Hayden, QB1, Liam, Griffin, Ryan, Just Chill, Achilles, Joseph, Cooper, Carson, Goat. Appreciate that. Appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate that. D1 LeBron Lover, John, Dressed Foo. Appreciate the follows, guys. All right. Let's do this real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Before we get into arguments, hold on. Give me a minute. Gonna change something. One moment. Hang on. Stafford is not top 10. Sorry. He is not. Boom. What happened, man? Alert. Hang on. Almost there. Let's do that. All right. I'll lower that a little bit. All right. Bo Nix sweeps Drake May. That's crazy. I agree, Dak. He gets a lot of hate. I think Dak Prescott's top 10. Hate me if you want. I think I think Dak Prescott is better than Drake May, Bo Nix, Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Tua, and Stafford. As a QB alone. All right. Hurts is absolutely top 5. No matter what you say, he's top 5. For me, this is a terrible take. Dak Prescott is not bad. He's a top 10 QB. Dak Prescott is definitely better than Stafford. Love over Stafford? Or Shroud, I forgot what that said. Goff is better than Dak. I don't agree with that. Allen is... I'm close on... This isn't any order, by the way. Well, this isn't any order. This is obviously in order, but... Allen is a close second from being better than Patrick Mahomes. If he beats him one time, I'd probably give him better. Daniel Jones over Herbert. None of these are in any order. If you want me to order them, I will. I'd probably go Allen, Jackson, Burrow, Hurts. And then, honestly, I'd probably keep it the same. Maybe this. And then I'd probably go Jordan Love, Stafford, Nix, Goff, May, Tua. And then I'd probably go Fields last. Probably go Geno in front of Caleb. There. Watson's completely last. I don't care. I think Richards is probably better than Carr. I think that's it. I think that's my list from one to whatever. Yes, I think Bo Nix is a better QB than Jared Goff. I mean, Jaden Daniels' hate is crazy. He's a rookie and he's already top 10. What are you talking about? I don't think Brock Purdy is good without any weapons. I get no QB is really good without weapons, but I just don't think he's that good. Yes, I think Dak Prescott is better than both of those guys. Stafford is top 10. I agree. 1000%. Caleb is so low because he hasn't done anything, dude. Zach Wilson is a backup. Fine, I'll change it. Dak over Purdy is crazy. It is, but he's still better. But he's not top 10. I think Jalen Hurts is a better QB than Justin Herbert, yes. He's proven more. He has a better team, I understand. But he's just a better QB minded. Justin Herbert has not really proved himself to me yet. Am I crazy for saying Geno Smith is better than Sam Darnold? Yes. Caleb is better than the entire tier. He's in except for Purdy and Kyler. Help. All right, that's kind of crazy. Love is better than CJ Stroud. That's close. Burrow QB1? Absolutely not. I feel this is a fair tier list, personally. Bro, I haven't watched him. He used to be good. He touched women. Is this rage bait? Dak is top 10. Yeah, Dak is definitely top 10. Goff over Dak? No. Dak is better than Goff. Ian, thanks for following, dog. Appreciate that. Thanks for following, guys. Y'all hate on Dak way too much. I agree. Hurts is worse than... Hold on, what? Hurts is worse than most of a tier below him. He's just on a better team. Why do you win the Super Bowl and almost win the MVP? He threw a lot more in the Super Bowl. Did he win the Super Bowl MVP, actually? Now that I think about it? I don't even know. Yes, I watch football in 24, but Mahomes is still a better QB overall. Seven better than Herbert and Prescott? No, he's not. Not now. This is going into next year, by the way. This is not right now. It is going into next year. Well, technically it is right now, but it's going into next year. Pretty in the same category as Trev and Smith or Young? Yes. Pretty better than every person in this tier? No, it ain't. He's almost decent. Almost. Goff's that low because he's not really anything special, if that makes sense. Love better than Baker? I don't know about that. I really don't know. Because didn't Jordan Love also have almost the most picks in the league? Or did? Which makes him probably worse than Stafford. Love and Trout are on the same, are like the same. Kinda. But I can't give Jaden Daniels over CJ Stroud right now. Honestly, Dak Prescott might be better than CJ Stroud. Goff is not better than Herbert. Oh, is this Russell Wilson? This is Russell Wilson. If Russell was on a team, I'd probably put him like here. like in this range, but he's not. So replace Dak with Love or Goff? No, no way. Goff is better than Knicks. I can support that. I can support that debate. So where's Herbert and JD? Hell no. Jaden Daniels is not number 6 in the league for best QBs. There's no way Jaden Daniels is a better QB than Justin Herbert. Was Michael Penix on this list? Do they not have him on this list? Oh, he's on the bottom. I don't know. He hasn't improved anything to me right now. There's really nothing I can do about it. Is Trevor better than Gino? Yes, absolutely. Jones or Richardson? Richardson's trash right now. That's all I can really say. He's trash. Replace Dak with Love? Hell no. Dak in top 5 regular season, but last in post? I can agree with that. Oh. God damn. Jaden Daniels had a better year than Justin Herbert. Doesn't mean he's a better QB, though. This is not all time, Sandy. This is just for next year, going into next year. I'm not moving Brock Purdy up to decent. I probably got some Brock Purdy hate, but I'm not doing that. Drake May too high, Kyler too low. I can agree with the Drake May. I can agree with the Drake May. I think May could go down with Brock Purdy right now. Personally. Right now, he could. You're right. Richardson could be in mid, but he's not right now. He's been injured and he just sucked. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the season goes. Love and Stafford are better than Herbert? No, they're not. Or Dak can't win. He's the worst winner by far on the top 10 guys on your list. Technically, Stroud's probably the worst winner. They are ranked, yes. Trevor Lawrence is a better QB than Kyler Murray. Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna do a wide receiver one real quick, and then I'm gonna dip. I'll be back tomorrow and/or Friday. Actually, I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be on Friday. Then I'll do another one. I might do basketball. Let's just do this. Yeah, no, that one's too old. '24 wide receivers. Really? Nothing? '24 wide out. Nope, that's rookies. Jesus Christ, how hard is this to find? That's the rookie draft. That's free agents. Nope. Did no one really make one? Can we just finish football? All right, this works. All right. We'll go down the list. Grayson, thanks for follow. Adam Thielen, C tier. Adonai Mitchell, D tier. This is technically a fantasy one. I'm just going straight through it. AJ Brown, S. Don't hate me for that one. Amari Cooper, C tier. D tier for Andre. Amon-Ra, S tier. Brandon Cook, D tier. Brandon Ayuk is honestly C tier also. I don't see him being that good. Brian Thomas, I'm going to give him B. You're going to hate me, but I'm going to give him B. Calvin Ridley, C tier. Cedric Tillman, D tier. CeeDee Lamb, S tier. Chris Godwin, also B tier. Chris Olave is a C tier because he's done absolutely nothing. I was going to give Debo a B. I just don't think Ayuk is good enough. Christian Kirk is a C. We got Christian Watson also at C tier. He's probably honestly a D tier. Yeah, I'm giving him a D tier. Cooper Kupp, B tier. Cortland Sutton, B tier. Curtis Samuel, D tier. Darnell Mooney, C tier, I would say. Devonta Adams is an A tier. I'm going to give Hopkins B tier because he's older. He's just injury prone. Chris Olave is just injury prone. Debo is probably B. I'll give him B. Demarcus Robinson is a D. Damari Douglas, D. Devonta Smith is B. Deontay Johnson right now is a D. DJ Moore is a B. Close to an A. Actually, I'll give him an A. DJ Moore is a pretty good A. But I'll give Smith an A too, because if I'm putting DJ Moore here, I gotta put Devonta Smith here. DK Metcalf, A. Dontavian Wicks, D. Drake London, B. Maybe an A. I don't know. Elijah Moore, D tier. Gabe Davis, D tier. Garrett Wilson, A tier. Once he gets over the Aaron Rodgers hump, he'll probably go up to S. But A tier right now. George Pickens, B tier. Greg Dortch, D tier. Hollywood Brown, I'd give him a C tier. John Dotson, D tier. Jacoby Myers is a C tier. I don't think he's a C or a B. McMillan, D tier. Tolbert, D tier. Hyatt, D tier. Polk should get a horrible fucking... Hold on. Ed row below. Trash. Jalen Polk, Jalen Hyatt. Fair? I wouldn't mind Jacoby Myers being B. Jamar Chase, S tier. Easy enough. Polk is trash and we all know it. Jameson Williams is a C tier. We'll see how it goes. An All-Pro and Brandon Ayuk is a C tier wide receiver. Stop rating. Nah. Move Drake to A. No. Luke, thanks for the follow-up. Javon Baker, trash. Jaden Reed, C or B tier. I'll probably just do C. Jalen Waddle's a B tier. Burton, D tier. Jerry Jeudy, B tier from last year. He did really well with the Browns. We'll see how it goes. I think Brandon Ayuk has a higher upside to go B next year when he's just the sole guy. Brandon Ayuk is not better than Brian Thomas or Chris Godwin. Or even Drake London for that matter, or George Pickens. I don't agree with that at all. Jonathan Mingo, probably trash. Jordan Addison, I think he's the same boat as Jameson Williams. He's behind Amon-Ra, and he's behind Justin Jefferson. Hank, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Josh Downs, almost trash. Josh Reynolds, Joshua Palmer. Jackson Smith and Jigba's probably going to go B, but we can't do it right now. Justin Jefferson's an S. Khalif Raymond, I don't know who that fucking guy is. Keenan Allen's probably B. I'd give Keenan Allen a B. Do you think JSN is better than anybody in B right now? There's no way. Kendrick Bourne, D tier. Keon Coleman's probably a C tier. So is Secure for now. We got Lad McConkey's probably a B. Is he a B? He's the number one wide receiver. But he's... Yeah, I don't know. No, I think Lad and JSN are in the same boat. This isn't in any order. This is just me going through the list. Lad is not A tier. Luke McCaffrey, D. Malachi Corey, no. I'm giving Malik Neighbors a B. He's definitely going to go to A next, like, as soon as the season starts. But I just can't give him that right now. Malik Washington, never heard of him. I'd probably give Marvin Harrison that right now, but I think Marvin Harrison's probably a C right now. Yeah, I agree. But I think DeAndre Hopkins is probably going to be better next year with Lamar. Pittman's very underutilized with the Colts. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I think he's at least a C tier right now. Marvin Mims, trash. Michael Williams, D. Mike Evans is an S. If anyone says otherwise, no way. I don't know who Malik Washington is. Oh, my bad. My bad on the Marvin Mims one. Garrett Wilson is not trash. Garrett Wilson's an A. Mims is taken out of trash. He's in D for now. Rio, I'm trying. Mike Williams is probably D to C. Nico Collins is probably a B tier. Odell is D to trash right now. He's barely on a team. Puka's an A. Quinn Johnson's trash to D. Rashee Rice, healthy, B. Rashid Shaheed, C. Rashad Bateman, D. Ricky Pearsall, D. Roman Wilson, D. Roma Dunze is probably a C. I think he's better than most people on this list. Romeo Dobbs, same thing. Stephon Diggs is probably a B. Healthy, at least. Tank Dell's... I feel like Tank Dell and Josh Downs are the same player. Where is Bo Nix? T. Higgins is a B. Terry McLaurin's an A, absolutely. I don't know who Tez Walker is, so I'm putting him in D. Trey Tucker's a D. Trey Palmer's probably D to C. I'll put him C, but if I do that, I got to put McMillan at C. I'll switch McMillan and Trey Palmer. Traylon Burks is trash. Troy Franklin, trash. Tyler Boyd, D. Tyler Lockett, D. Tyreek Hill, another S guy. Wan'Dale Robinson, D. Xavier Legette, D. Xavier Worthy, B. Zay Flowers, B. Really the top four are what you really need to see. Yeah, I don't know where to put JSN, honestly. I have no idea. I don't know where JSN should go. I don't think Christian Watson's a C right now. He is the third wide receiver on that team. Brian Thomas is on B. He's a B tier. What do you mean JSN's at least an A? I don't agree that JSN is at least anywhere close to any of these guys. Godwin's a close second to A. He's close. I don't know where I put Nico Collins. Nico Collins is a B. I had to limit who's in S and A. You can't put everybody in A and S. Like, granted, Tyreek Hill probably shouldn't be in S from last season's performance. As it follows, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate you all. Iasovis is D. Because I don't think... Probably Christian Kirk is probably supposed to be in D. I don't think Christian Kirk is that good at all. So I'm probably going to drop him now. I'm looking at it. Switch who with Cooper? Switch Puka and Reek? Do you think Puka Nacua is an S tier? I don't know how Puka Nacua could be an S tier right now. Like, he's good. He's not like the top 5 in the league. Like, I feel like Garrett Wilson might be better wide receiver than Puka at the moment. Puka has a higher upside than Garrett Wilson does. I can't give a rookie A right now. I don't know what Rondell Moore is. Jordan Addison is C because he's playing with Justin Jefferson. We haven't seen him a lot, just like Jameson Williams, same player. I'm not moving Shakir up to B tier. No way. Jamar is not S tier, bro. Are you serious? Do I have Nico Collins in C? No, I have Nico Collins in B. Ladd McConkey is not B tier. Ladd McConkey is worse than Brian Thomas and Malik Neighbors alone. Xavier Worthy is a close second for Ladd with comparable stats. Yes, I do have Debo and Hopkins above him, yes. What's your case for JSN? I don't know. I'm kind of confused on where to put JSN. JSN is the only one that I'm kind of weirded on. JSN is not an A tier. I'm telling you that he is not comparable to Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, Vonta Smith, DK Metcalf, and Garrett Wilson, and Puka Nacua and DJ Moore. AJ Brown is an S tier wide receiver, absolutely. I don't know where Jennings is. I don't think he was on this list. I agree, Brian Thomas has a higher upside, but I don't think Brian Thomas is better at the moment right now. I'm not moving Nico Collins to A. Because as of right now, he is better than Ladd. Ladd is a rookie wide receiver. Why do I have Devontae Adams over Chris Godwin? It's pretty easy. He's better. Jordan Addison is in C tier because he just needs to prove himself without Justin Jefferson. Jake Bobo should be in GOAT tier, absolutely. All right. I don't know where Juwan Jennings is at all. Shoot first, I have no idea. Woo! Restarted, let chat decide. All right. I'll let you guys decide on this one. 2024 running backs. You guys decide. We're gonna add a F tier. We're just gonna name it trash. All right, Aaron Jones. Where's Aaron Jones go? So far I got one for B, one for... Okay, we got... I'm seeing mostly B. We're putting Aaron Jones at B. Done deal. AJ Dillon. Where's he going? AJ Dillon's probably going to be C or D. Alright, he's mainly C, so I'll put him at C. There's a lot of D's coming through now. Can I do this? Hang on. I'm trying something out. Trying something out. Hold on, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna try out these fucking things to make it easier. Hold on. One minute. All right. D trash. All right. Let me see what you got. Vote on that poll. Alexander Mattinson. Trash. That's a great pick. Great pick for that. All right. We got 3 votes for C. 2 for D, 1 for trash, 2 for trash, 4 for trash. Each one, I'm going to lower the next one. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to vote. All right, we're fluctuating right now. Right now is in D tiers in the lead with 8 votes. Oh, no, trash catching up. So right now it's trash and E. Trash and D. All right, we'll do D. Trash. All right, now we got Alvin Kamara. You guys have 30 seconds to do it. Just put it on the vote. Put it in the poll. Okay, I'm just gonna stop it right there. A is definitely winning, so we'll put Kamara in A. All right, we'll edit this one. We got Antonio Gibson. Hang on. All right. 30 seconds. Antonio Gibson. C tier? Seems like everyone's going C tier right now. All right, we got 7 votes for D, so it's C and D right now. I feel like Antonio Gibson is definitely within the AJ Dillon spectrum, so I'll go C tier. We'll do C tier on that one. Now we'll do... I don't even know who that guy is, so I'm just gonna put him straight into trash. No idea who that guy is. Oh, I gotta add S. My bad. Here, I'll change him right now. My bad. All right. Austin Eckler. I know I spelled his name wrong. What we got? S through trash. All right, we'll do Audric at D. All right, we got a lot of people for B for Austin Eckler. It's not a bad pick. B and C are neck and neck right now. I don't see how Austin Eckler could be any higher than B. So if anyone voted A, you're insane. I don't let this one play out because this is neck and neck. It's C at 7, B at 6. I don't know. You guys are making this one. I'm not making this list. This is all you guys. The chat's making the list. All right, 8 for B, 9 for C. Oh, we got 10 for B right now. Looks like Austin Eckler's going to B tier. All right. Now we got Bijan Robinson. What we got? This is not college. This is current right now going into next season. I was like, everyone better be voting S for Bijan Robinson. I think he's better than Alvin Kamara, at least going into next season. Yeah, it's not even close. Anyone that I'm not going to make a thing for it. All right. Bijan's S. Start a new one. Eli, thanks for the follow. Blake Corum. What do you guys want to do? It's got to be a C or D or trash. C, D, C, D, C, or B. B for Blake Corum is bananas. All right. Seen a lot of D, so we'll put Blake Corum at D. Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen going to D. I'll put Braylon Allen at D. Most backups are going to be a D. Most backups are going to be there. All right. Start voting on the poll. Breece Hall. See what we got here. What are the votes? If it's not anything higher than A, it's crazy. Really? You guys don't think he's S tier? It's close between S and A, but I think Breece Hall is S tier. Yeah, all right. You guys are going A. Breece Hall in A tier. Next poll. Brian Robinson. What we got? Commanders running back. S tier for Brian Robinson's crazy. He's definitely a B tier. I'd vote B, personally. Yeah, no, I agree. All right. This next one's going to be very interesting. Give me 1 second. Bucky Irving. What we got? S tier for Bucky Irving over fucking Breece Hall is crazy. Bucky Irving is nowhere close to an S or an A for me. Maybe a low A, not S. I think Genty should go to the Bengals personally, but it probably won't happen. Wow. All right. A tier for Bucky Irving. Now we got... I'm not going to do this next one. Clyde's Edward Hilaire. What we got for Clyde Edwards Hilaire? C tier? I can agree with that one. C, D. C. C, D, C. D. Trash. Little dude. He doesn't play. I agree. That's why I think I belong is in D. I'm putting him there. D, yep. Chase Brown. What do you guys think of him? What we got? 2 votes for B for Chase Brown. 3 votes for B, 2A, 2C, or 1C, 1D. That's crazy. He's okay. I wouldn't call him nice. This is a follow, Jerry B. Ball. All right, Chase Brown going to B. Next one will be Chris Rodriguez. Trash, because I've never heard of this guy. Who's Chris Rodriguez? I've never heard of him before in my life. D to be generous? I think he's 4th string. I think he's trash. I'll put him at D. Next one should be fairly obvious. CMC. If he's anything lower than S, you guys are bananas. You're crazy for voting A. Chris McCaffrey is still S no matter how old he is. I don't give a shit that he's hurt. He's still an S tier running back. He's still a better running back. He's still better than all these people, even with Kamara and Brees Hall and Bucky Irving there. Christian McCaffrey is a better running back. All right. We got next Chuba Hubbard. What we got for Chuba? Or Chuba, whatever his name is. We got 2 for B. 3 for B. 2 for S for Chuba. I agree. He's a B. He's a B running back. In fantasy, he's an S or an A. But in real life, he's a B. I agree. Damian Pierce. What we got for Damian Pierce? Damian Pierce C. Everyone's going C, so I'll go D. I'll go C. All right. Next 2 we got DeAndre Swift. What we got for DeAndre Swift? C tier? That's crazy. I feel like he's a B or a C. High C, low B. All right. Got a lot of C, so we'll go C. We got David Montgomery. What we got for David Montgomery? Swift is not S tier, Alex. Calm down. A tier for David Montgomery? High A. For sure. All right. All right. All right. Next one on the poll. Derrick Henry. This will be interesting to see what you guys say. Two votes on the poll for S. Oh, everyone's going S. But you can't say he's old. Isn't McCaffrey younger than him? I agree. Henry is absolutely S for sure. All right, Deuce Vaughn. What we got for him? Deuce Vaughn is definitely D tier. Griswold, you guys are voting. This isn't me. Seeing so many S's for Deuce Vaughn. I'm not putting him in S. There's no way. I think D is definitely more reasonable. Yeah, we'll put him in D. Devin Singletary. This might be our first trash. Thanks for follow, Kyle. Really? C tier. Alright. Kiki, thanks for follow. Mouse Too Fast, thanks for follow. Caden, thanks for follow. Alright, next one on the poll. Yeah, true, the Giants online sucks. Devon A. Chain. Colin, thanks for follow, appreciate you. Devon A. Chain, A tier, first vote. A, B, A. Mr. Turkey, thanks for follow. Right now he's an A tier, so we'll stick him in A. All right, next one, Dante Foreman. What you guys got for that? C tier? All right, we'll go C. Dylan Lauer? Don't know who that guy is. Laub? Trash? Yeah, I think we should go trash. Elijah Mitchell. What we got for Elijah Mitchell? C tier? C tier? We'll go C. Elijah Mitchell's a pretty good running back. I'll take C. Gus Edwards. He's a follow Galaxy. C tier for Gus Edwards. All right. Isaac Guriendo. Cole Landon. Thanks for follow, dog. C, D, 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 C, C, high C, D. I'm seeing a lot more Ds. I'm gonna put Guriendo at D. He's a third string running back. Isaiah Davis. What we got for Isaiah Davis? 2 instant for trash. D. Alright, I'll do trash. Next poll. Ezekiel Elliott. What you guys got for Ezekiel Elliott? Trash. 3 votes leading right now. Washed. Honestly, but there should be a washed fucking thing. AJ Dillon shouldn't be in trash. He's a C tier running back. It's neck and neck right now. B has 2, C has 2, D has 2, trash has 3. Someone's got to break it. Trash got 4. It's a lot more trashes. Yeah. All right. We'll go trash. Then we got this one. I don't know how to spell his name. Apparently neither does that guy. Thanks for the follows, guys. Isaiah Pacheco. I spelled it wrong. I know that. Honestly, there's an argument for Elijah Mitchell in D. I agree. 2 votes for Isaiah Pacheco for B. That's crazy. I feel like he's an A. I feel like he's an A running back. High A. Everyone on the poll is beating you guys. Let's vote in A. So it's 6 votes for B, 2 for A, 2 for S, 1 for D. 10 votes for B. We're going B. Jahmyr Gibbs. What we got? We voted Jahmyr Gibbs. You guys said he was an S tier running back. You said he was better than Josh Jacobs earlier. Put it to the test. Oh, yeah, no, he's ass. All right. Yeah, no, there's no way he wasn't going to get S. All right, what about Jaleel McLaughlin? Jaleel McLaughlin. Broncos running back. C, C, D, T, D. C, D, T. I'm going to put him in D. It seems like mostly it's D. James Conner. What we got for James Conner? A tier for James Conner? Crazy pulls right there. A, B, 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 A, B. I'm seeing a lot more B's. I'm going to put him in B. James Cook. Just put it on the poll down below. See what you got. James Cook, what we got? James Cook's gonna be an A? Alright, alright. Let's do it. James Cook, A. Javonte Williams. Or Devontae Williams from the Broncos. I'm gonna go speed round real quick. I'm just gonna do all the bad ones real quick. D tier. Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren, what we got? F. C tier for Jaylen Warren. Seen a lot of C's, so we'll do that. Jalen Wright out of the Dolphins. What we got for Jaylen Warren? Or Jalen Wright, sorry. Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright. Trash, trash, D, trash, C, trash, D, 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 trash. Alright, I'm going to do trash. Jerome Ford. Well, that's what you're voting, dope. Everyone's voting on these ones. I'm good with D on Jerome Ford. Oh, there's a lot of C just came through right there. All right, everyone's voting C. We're going C, Jerome Ford. J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins, what we got? What we got? B, D, C, B, C, 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 D, C, A, A. It's between B and C right now. There's a lot of B's right there. All right, I'm going B. J.K. Dobbins. Joe Mixon. What we got for Joe Mixon? Joe Mixon's not an S tier, dog. There's no way. High B, A, B, A, S. I saw a lot more A's, so I'm going to do A. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, S. Alright, seems like everyone agrees. S. Jonathan Brooks, I'm going to put in trash just because we haven't seen him. That's not saying he's trash. That's just to hold him there. Josh Jacobs. What we got? S tier. Got it. Easy enough. Keaton Mitchell. What we got for Keaton Mitchell? Thunder. There's no way Keaton Mitchell is S. I'm seeing trash and C right now. Trash, C, D, trash, C, 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 D. Alright, we're getting a lot of C's right now, so I'll do C. Turco, thanks for follow, dog. Kendre Miller. Saints backup running back, I think. Or backup running back, I don't know. Trash. Instant trashes. Got it. Alright. We'll do this one on the poll. Kenneth Walker. K9. Kenneth Walker B tier votes wild. He's at least an A. At least an A, dog. Yeah. No, I'll go A with him. We got Khalil Herbert. What do you guys got for Khalil Herbert? C for Khalil Herbert. What we got for Kamani Vital? I think trash should win this one. Exactly. Exactly, K-Nip. Who? Alright, next one on the poll. Kyron Williams. A tier for Kyron Williams is amazing. I love this one. Kyron Williams, A tier. Marshawn Lloyd. I got nothing for that guy. Any of y'all know? Trash. Brooks is only in trash because he didn't play. That's the only reason. All right. How about Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders, what do we got? Thanks for follow Two-Face. Yes, same with Lloyd. Thanks for follow Mason, Dash, Preston. Thanks for follows, guys. Appreciate that. Caden, thanks for follow. Let's go! Miles Sanders is not trash. I see a lot of C's. I'm doing that. Najee Harris. Liam, thanks for follow. Appreciate y'all, guys. Thank you. S tier King Najee Jerome Harris. SAAB. I feel like Najee Harris is a fair B. Thanks for follow, James. Appreciate that. Do you think Najee Harris is really an S tier running back? Joe Mixon is an A tier, buddy. Right here. I don't think Najee Harris is S or an A. I think he's a fair B. Here. I'll do this. You guys got 30 seconds to vote on this poll. Tell me who where Najee Harris goes. Get it up there, get it up there. Yeah, exactly. He's a fair B. There is no way he's an S tier running back. Yeah, instant. 13 votes for B. Yeah. 16 votes. 19 for B. Get out of here. Yeah, no, Najee Harris. Easy B tier running back. This one's going to be very interesting. Nick Chubb. Where does he go? Let me know in that poll. A tier for Nick Chubb? Oh, I thought he'd be injury prone. I think Jordan Mason would be a fair B for at least last season. Nick Chubb is not a C tier, Preston. B tier with injuries, A healthy. I can get that. Nick Chubb, B tier. Rashad White. We got for the backup running back in the Bucks uniform. C. Do polls for all of them. I wish I could. I wish I could do it all the time. C tier. All right, Rashad White, C tier. Raheem Mostert. What we got for Raheem Mostert? C, B, C, 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 D, D, C, 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 D, C, C, D, C. We're going C for Raheem Mostert. Ramondre Stevenson. If he's not B, I hate you all as a Patriots fan alone. And maybe I will soon. The guys are getting angry. C tier for Ramondre Stevenson is absolutely absurd. And you think Najee Harris is a B tier? You're crazy. Rico Dowdle. I know I'm muted. I was talking to my girlfriend. My bad. Daniel Druffington, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. All right. Roshan Johnson. Kiki, thanks for the follow. Rashawn Johnson, what we got here? Eagles, thanks for the follow. Isaac, thanks for the follow. C, F, D, trash, C, trash, F, C, C. Yeah, Rashawn Johnson's going to trash. All right, next one on the voting scale. Saquon Barkley, because I think this one's going to be real tough. I don't think anyone's going to get this right. We'll see. I only see S. D, you're crazy for putting Saquon on A. Yeah, it's not even worth doing this one. Saquon A, absolute win. Tank Bigsby. Thanks, Big B. Tank Big B. C, D, D, C, C, C. We'll put him in C. Tony Pollard. What do you guys got here? C tier for Tony Pollard. I think Tony Pollard could be a B tier, personally. Could be. Don't know if he is, but he's close. B, C, 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 B, B, V. He got 1K behind the Titans trash line. He's a B. I agree. Yeah, I'll go B with Tony Pollard. We got Travis Etienne. Who we got here? Trash. S. C. Trash. A. D. C. 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 D. C. He's mid. D. I'll go C. Seems like mostly C. Trey Benson. What we got for Trey Benson? Yeah, running back, Brandon. Trey Benson's gonna go C, D, C, D, C, C, C. It's mainly C. Let's throw him in C. Ryder, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Munnet, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Trey Sermon. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Trash. I agree. D, trash, trash, D, D, D. We'll put him in D. Let's do D. Ty Chandler. What we got for Ty Chandler? That's Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. That's in trash. put him in D. Ty Chandler D. Tajay Spears. What we got for Tajay Spears? Seen a lot of C's, so we'll put him in C. Tyler Algier. This is going to be an interesting one. What we got for Algier? TA has to get a B. If you watch Atlanta, you know. There's a lot of C's. There's a lot of C's for Ty. Put him at C. If you started, that'd be a B. I get that, Daniel. Yeah. All right. On the poll, Tyrone Tracy. What you guys got for Tyrone Tracy? Chuba Hubbard is B tier, I think. Yeah, he's in B tier. What do you mean Tajay above Braylon Allen's crazy? Braylon Allen barely plays. We don't know. It's neck and neck. A has 2, B has 2, C has 2. Gary, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, Bijan is absolutely an S tier. Chuba's in B tier, right here. Right in the middle. Now we're gonna give Tracy a B. Go right in the middle. Aaron Jones is also in B tier. Thanks for follow, Bryce. Will Shipley. The guy that scored in the fucking playoff game. D. C, C, S, T, D. Let's go C tier. I feel like C tier is fair. No, D. D. It's definitely D. Bane, thanks for the follow. XXX, thanks for follow. Isaac, thanks for the follow. Zach Charbonnet. Zach Charbonnet, here we go. Should we gotta be higher than B? I agree, but the chat voted. Charbonnet on B early is crazy. Yeah, so is K9 a C? Where do we put K9? No, K9 we put at A? Yeah, I think Charbonnet at C is fair. Zach Moss. What we got for Zach Moss? It's D, C, 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 C. Yeah, we're gonna put him at C. All right, last one. Jahmyr Gibbs is S tier. Last one, Zamir White. Let me know on that poll. See what you guys got. Zamir White, C tier, D tier, D, 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 D. Trash, D. Corey, thanks for the follow. 2 votes for trash. 1 vote for C, 1 vote for B. Jonathan Taylor is S tier. Everyone's voting trash on the poll, so we're going trash. All right. Here's your guys' list. You got fucking Bijan Robinson, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara, Breece Hall, Bucky Irving, David Montgomery, Devon A-Chain, James Cook, Joe Mixon, Kenneth Walker, Kyron Williams. All ANS. Brooks is interesting because you haven't seen him play. Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, Brian Robinson, Chase Brown, Chuba Hubbard, Isaiah Pacheco, James Conner, J.K. Dobbins, Najee Harris, Nick Chubb, Tony Pollard, Tyrone Tracy are all in B. In C tier, we got A.J. Dillon, Antonio Gibson, Damian Pierce, DeAndre Swift, Devin Singletary, Donta Foreman, Elijah Mitchell, Gus Edwards, Jalen Warren, Jerome Ford, Keaton Mitchell. Khalil Herbert, Miles Sanders, Rashad White, Raheem Mostert, Ramondre Stevenson, Rico Dowdle, Tank Bigsby, Travis Etienne, Trey Benson, Tajay Spears, Tyler Algier, Zach Charbonnet, Zach Moss. D tier, Alexander Madison, Udrick Estimi, Blake Corum, Braylon Allen, CEH, Chris Rodriguez, Deuce, Isaiah Guriendo, Jaleel McLaughlin, Javonte Williams, Trey Sermon, Ty Chandler, Will Shipley at D. Trash, Dylan Lauby, Isaiah Davis, Ezekiel Elliott, Jalen Wright, Jonathan Brooks, Kendre Miller, Kamani Vital, Marshawn Lloyd, Roshan Johnson, Zamir White. Granted, the only people that we need to do haven't played. Probably all these guys. I feel like that's fair. I'm sorry. I meant that. Yeah, no, I don't agree with the Najee Harris one. Oh, no, I do at B. They were voting him at A for most of the time, but... Alright. If you want to see it, go follow my Twitter. I'm going to put it up on there now. Chats. Oh, I just deleted the whole fucking thing, didn't I? Hold on. Chats. Running back. Tier list. Alright. Fuck it. Alright. I will do one on Friday for wide receiver if you guys want to come back and do that. Alright. Thanks y'all for the follows. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you Friday. Peace out. Thank you. JTW, thanks for the follow. Tyler, thanks for the follow. I'll stay till that calms down. But again, thanks guys. Appreciate that. Tyler, thank you. Vaughn, thank you. All right. Peace out. See you all Friday.